and you're going to track it in your car.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get every, and I think so many of these people, there's just a little bit of them, but they're like cat poop.
Yes.
Okay, and we talk about them, and they're just such a they're smaller minority than what we think they are.
Right.
But they just squall and go on, and most of the time it's because they're not working.
Right.
Okay, there's a good cure for depression. Get a good job.
Sure.
Okay, I mean when you, if I have to dig a ditch, if you had me tomorrow come and dig a ditch, and I was, and next day you said, John, you don't have to dig the ditch today. I said, I'm not depressed any longer. I'm happy.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So I mean, there's things in life. I watch these people, and we see them go through this, and I'm just thinking. But I promise you, I think there's an awakening in the land we live in.
Yeah, I agree with you. The ones like you were talking about, and there is just a handful that's causing all of this chaos and stuff. You know, if the many would just stand up.
Yeah, and I think they're starting to.
Yes.
And you know why I believe they're starting to? Because now, if you stand up against it, it makes you more popular.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And whatever makes you popular, you know, especially like in politics, what causes you to be popular, if they go after somebody and it makes them popular, they go after them harder.
Right.
And it's not back to the again we're all talking about the pride and that part of that, and making people feel important. I mean, and once you get somebody on your trail like that, it's just, I think that's where we're headed now. I think, I don't know, man. I just see it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I see so much in this thing, and I wonder about it. All right, when we think about things in your life that stand out, that have inspired you, inspirations in your life, things that really cause you to want to do better, want to be a better husband, want to be a better entrepreneur. What are some things or people or stuff that just inspired you to do that?
Well, one of the things and one of the people was you. You know, what we done with the food and things like that.
Yeah.
The fulfillment of knowing that this box that I'm loading into this truck is going to go and feed some less fortunate people.
Right.
That was a big thing because, like I said, and it's not, I'm not saying it for the glory of it, you know, for myself. It's
but I mean, if you've done something, you've done it, man.
Right.
You've done it.
Right.
I mean, we fed people, okay, and clothed people.
Yeah. And do you remember the flood of 01?
Absolutely.
You remember what all took place there?
Yeah.
And I'll never forget that. And I tell people and share with people,
Yeah.
you know, it just destroyed Bishop,
Yeah.
you know, the southern part of West Virginia. And to be a part of making a difference there was, man, it was great.
We drove through the flood waters, buddy.
Yes.
And distributed water to people and food
water,
to people.
cleaning supplies, food, and man, we traveled to get food from places in here and there, and it was an experience that I'll never forget.
Yeah.
And it was, you know, and a lot of it sometimes is not, and people kind of get this confused, I guess, too. Your helping is not always money.
Right.
You know, time, effort, so on and so forth. You know, knowing that someone is in need and being able to go do it for them and not expect anything in return.
Well, I watched them in North Carolina where the hurricane hit in Helena in North Carolina. And I watch a lot of people on social media that are there. And one guy told me, he said, we have money, we have stuff, we need people.
Yes.
He said that's what we need right now is just people. And so many times it's just people that we need to help each other, and that's all part of this. All right, let's cover a subject that's not easy. Okay, we talked about some easy stuff.